You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not. Bam.
Hey!
Boom, shaka
And
laka.
just like that, like magic, we beat the rest of the rooms.
You didn't see it, but we did.
You didn't see it, but we beat it. Well, actually, we left 2 of them undone because you only need to beat 4, and we just chose the ones that had the best rewards. So, moving on.
Those are just rewards, in fact.
We got the best weapon
Quite
for
just.
Geno, Bowser, and Mario, and Peach now.
And Peach.
I don't know where we get Mallow' best weapon, but he's the only one left.
I think it's the symbols, if I recall correctly.
Symbols? Mm-hmm. We got the symbols a long time ago. Those aren't good anymore.
I think it's probably another thing.
Is this a boss fight?
It's a mini boss.
A mid-boss? I wish it would just, for once, play the Ocarina of Time mid-boss theme, just as a change-up.
Is it the...
Yeah. That theme is so good.
Fires
PlayStation buttons.
Yeah, PlayStation buttons.
And then a whoa's come out. That's a big bomb. That's a
I
big.
wouldn't be punching a bomb.
That's a big old bomb. The way she swings that is so weird.
It's really awkward.
Any chance this guy's weak against fire, or does he like blow up if you use fire?
I'm not gonna take that chance, to be totally honest. Because I could use Psych Bomb.
What does Psych Bomb
I'd
do?
rather not.
Dude, you hit him
Is
with
it
a
an
joke.
attack?
You hit it. No, you like hit him with a joke and then say psych.
Psych!
Yeah, and he's
Drop-
just,
and that's
he
the
just
bomb
leaves.
drop?
Yeah, he
Oh my
leaves.
god, get out of here.
He just walks away.
Hey,
Oh, God.
Big Bang. It's like that show that isn't funny at all.
God, that show is trash.
What show?
Big Bang Theory.
Shots fired.
It is.
Shots
I have
fired,
no
yeah.
qualm saying that is one of the most unfunny programs I've ever witnessed.
That's extraordinarily accurate.
It's so unfunny. What is funny, though, is watching it with the laugh track removed and seeing how terrible it is and just laughing at it for being terrible.
Is there a way to watch it without the laugh track?
There's people who like duck the volume down whenever the laugh track happens.
Smart.
And like re-upload it. It's tragic.
Yeah. See, this boss wasn't very difficult.
It's
for us.
like anti-comedy
Really?
when you have it in that setting.
That actually is really
Yeah, it's
funny.
like Tim and Eric,
Except funny.
except not funny.
Oh, that's true. It's Magic Koopa.
Oh, she was cursed,
Yes.
brainwashed to fight for Smithy. Mm-hmm. This is the Monstro Town theme, which is kind of interesting. Hokala Koopa. Whoa, a gold box.
What's that mean?
This magic treasure box will never run out of coins. Excuse me? Mm-hmm. So we just have infinite money now?
Basically.
Wow.
That's something.
That is amazing.
How long should I hit this?
Until you're full.
I mean, what do we need the money for
I don't know.
at this point?
Money
are we
is
full?
no object.
That is incredible.
Yeah, we can just fill up our. And it sucks that it's 1 coin. Like, it'd be way better if it was
Yeah, they
10
kind of like
coins.
are trolling you just a little bit.
Yep.
Like, oh, here's your infinite coins.
Wait,
Didn't she
I need
say
one
that she
more-
could heal you?
I need 1 more coin.
Oh god.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I already
it's-
have full flower and
I
full
mean,
HP.
it's either that or we have to go all the way down to 69 coins. So,
Yeah.
I can go to 666.
oh god, the number of the beast. Another Iron Maiden reference.
Oh, I think the left one is Krakow.
Croco. Oh, he's got stuff to sell. So this is our last chance to buy stuff. Ooh, is this armor good? Is this like the best stuff?
I believe so. Except for
Oh, the heal shell is awesome.
Heal shell?
Yeah, it like slowly heals Bowser's health, I'm pretty sure.
That could be useful.
we just can't use.
We don't need the dress.
Yeah, I wonder.
Who are we gonna use for the final fights? Do we know?
I kind of want to use Geno and Peach
Okay.
because I really want Geno Boost.
Yeah.
Geno Boost is super
So
handy.
then you should probably buy the cape.
Yeah, that's a good call, actually.
Star
He also
gun.
doesn't have an accessory.
That's my fault. I removed it because he initially
somebody
had-
was using it.
Yeah, yeah, you don't need to constantly juggle. See ya.
Why the extra little scene?
Sorry.
I thought you were gonna go back up to 420.
I could do that. No, it's way too many.
No.
I forgot. You freeze in place when that happens.
Oh wow. No thwomps blocks.
You freeze when they.
Oh, the bulls.
Yeah, you freeze when they land.
Bullet bills.
That shell is.
It's just so obnoxious.
I shoot you at point blank range and miss.
Whoa. Oh, that was a cool sound.
Calm down.
That was liquidy metal on liquidy metal, folks.
Liquidy metal.
Yep. Not to be confused with metally liquid.
Like mercury.
Yes.
Or liquid metal.
Don't play with that, kids.
Or do. I'm not your fucking
Yep, just some liquid metal at my feet during
Yep.
this recording session.
That'd be dangerous.
Nothing to worry about.
You know, gallium is in liquid form at room temperature.
Like mercury.
I think mercury's melting point is a lot lower though. Gallium is the one that's like physical. It's like solid, but like if it goes slightly above room temperature, it's when it melts. Haven't you ever seen them stir the cup of like warm water? Somebody has a gallium spoon and they stir a cup of warm water and it just melts the spoon. It's really cool.
Poor little gallium. Where do you get gallium?
Gallium sounds like a boss.
You could probably buy it at...
because gallium.
Yeah.
Dang it!
You just buy it at the store?
No, you can probably buy it at like a craft store, I'm guessing.
Oh, really? It's a pretty safe metal.
Most metals are that aren't like cobalt.
Yeah.
And even then, cobalt's pretty fine. It's just like it's used for things, so it's probably expensive as fuck.
What's the difference between cobalt and cobalt glass?
Cobalt glass would be glass that has like traces of cobalt in it. Would be used as reinforcement because you know, like they put things in molten glass to make it have certain properties. Mm-hmm. And I'm guessing cobalt would be something you could put in glass.
So how could you put a metal in there and have it still be translucent?
It depends on the amount, I would assume.
Huh.
It's probably just trace, but
Yeah.
the trace probably has an effect that's visible.
Sure. Well, it would
Functional.
change the
69.
physical properties of. It would change the physical
Does it
properties.
create some kind of like ion?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it would necessarily be the same atom or the same not the same atom, the same
Chemical makeup.
bonded
Is
chemical.
cobalt in its raw form blue?
That I don't believe. I don't believe so. No.
It's weird that
Look that up.
that is a color, but the metal itself is not that color. Oh, nice jump. Stay to the side.
Yeah. See, what you try to jump as they land.
Yeah, so you can keep
and then you're
moving.
Fine.
Whoa!
Remember this flashback?
Shy Guy just
Now it's-
holding up the chandelier.
Yeah, now it's a enslaved Shy Guy. Now we know for a fact that these guys are sentient. Before it was just like slightly nondescript
yeah,
jumps.
the clings or whatever.
Cling clangs?
That's a Pokemon.
I know. Put it on the screen.
Interesting. That's what cobalt looks like naturally.
Yeah. So I wonder why
And silver.
the shade of blue is referred to
so
as
when he's-
cobalt.
When he's red, he's susceptible to magic attacks.
Oh, the guy changes color? Bowser Crush. What does that do?
Not sure.
Poopin' butt and wiener.
God damn.
Kyle, you got a soda to taste.
I do.
Do you want to taste it?
I kind of do, yeah, but I'm gonna try killing this guy first.
Okay. We're all excited for
I know
you.
it's sitting over there, being all green and delicious looking.
Dude, I'm excited for you.
Cobalt is a very intense glass colorant, and very little is required to show a noticeable amount of color.
There you go.
So it's
It's used to
mostly
color
for
the glass?
for the pigment. Yeah.
So even though it's not inherently blue, it makes the glass blue.
Good googly moogly.
That was cool. Vaughn, you just missed a really cool attack.
Yeah, I'll do it again. Don't worry.
Bowser's new attack.
Okay.
What are those guys called? Those little Bowser
they're the things
wind-up
that you,
minions
yeah,
guy.
they're the things that you kill.
Bowser with in Mario World.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cobalt Illuminate is cobalt blue.
Illuminate? So it's a combination of it and aluminum?
Yeah.
Okay, now he's blue, so
He's cobalt.
physical attacks.
I wonder why mixing cobalt and aluminum together makes a blue color.
I don't know. Science.
Well, yeah, but that's just such a basic, simple answer.
But it's not wrong.
You're right, Kyle. It isn't. You're not wrong, Walter. You're just an asshole. Boomer.
Fine, I'll use a pick-me-up on her.
I mean, that's the only person you need to use pick-me-ups on. She can bring people back to life herself.
Wake me up inside.
Yes.
Bring me to life. How did I not heal Mario?
That's the actual lyrics, Kyle.
I know. No, stop killing people. What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, he's back to red. Now you have to use magic?
Yep.
Is he weak to fire or jump?
I think both.
Oh, okay. Just any
Yeah, any magic
Y
attack.
moves. What are you looking at there, Vaughn?
It's stuff about cobalt.
Bye, Vaughn.
Cobalt blue pigment is made by sintering cobalt 2 oxide with alumina at 1200 degrees Celsius.
Figured that out.
That's hot.
Dude, don't ask those type of questions.
Apparently that's been like a known thing since...
Miss it again.
The first recorded... Damn it. The first recorded use of cobalt blue was in England in 1777.
Wow.
So, it's been known for a while.
I say, Johnny, I've got this metal here. I'm not quite sure what it is.
Gasp, cough, hack. Having an attack.
Oh, that sounds wonderful, Johnny. I'll bring over my metal, and we can mix them together at a very high temperature.
I don't need your sympathy. I am a soldier. I am prepared to go.
Chandelier ho.
And he kills himself.
Whoa.
Dead.
Look at that shy guy.
Chandelier seppuku.
He is finally at rest.
Yeah.
He can finally rest his arms. Shy Guy is jacked.
Like just holding himself up, or?
He's been holding up the chandelier for like...
Oh, he's been holding the chandelier?
He's holding up the chandelier right now that we're standing on.
Yeah. And now he says he's going to lift you up.
Lift
He's
me up
an
inside.
Wait.
Let's dance an Irish jig while we do it. I'm sure that makes it way easier for him to lift.
Right, jumping up and down.
Changing weight
dancing.
of the- yeah.
Increased speed.
Jesus, how tall is this tower?
Yeah, we talked about this at the beginning of the very first episode.
Yeah.
It's like 2.5 miles up.
All right, put on your spacesuits.
Yeah, it's in the troposphere.
Yeah, we're getting to the 300th floor.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't the troposphere the one we're in?
I thought that was the ionosphere.
Ionosphere's up, I think.
Okay.
Is ionosphere
Look at that.
before the stratosphere?
Fucking nerd.
Look at the sword.
Yeah.
Exor.
I think the ionosphere is where auroras happen.
Okay. So it's the first layer.
No.
Second layer? So
Oh, you know what?
what?
I forgot I could Geno whirl this guy.
Oh well.
That's fine.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, he's using TM41.
Wow. References.
So what are you supposed to do against this guy? Gunk ball.
I gotta kill his eyes.
For your viewing pleasure.
So we live in the troposphere?
Yeah.
Then the stratosphere,
Mesosphere.
mesosphere.
Thermosphere.
Thermosphere is huge.
Exosphere.
And the exosphere is just space, right?
Pretty much. Looks like it.
Damn it.
I think 41 is Mega Drain. Maybe it's 14. No, 14 is Blizzard.
I was gonna say, you'll put it up on the screen when you figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Look at the, I never noticed the floor.
The stars.
Yeah.
How many eyes are on this thing?
Well, he's got 2.
His face is
and then
very
2.
googly.
Yeah, it is. For a bright attack that covers the whole screen. That's pretty sad damage.
Yeah. That palette swap on Bowser is so bad.
Yeah, it is.
It looks so horrible.
It's really,
I wish it
really
was one of his
sickly.
palette swaps in
Oh, each
Smash.
eye is a different target?
yeah.
Jesus.
So now you have to actually attack Exor now.
Oh, you only have to mute one eye to damage him?
To remove his protection.
Oh,
So-
now you attack the pommel?
Yes, correct. That is accurate.
Okay.
What part is the pommel?
It's the top. What's currently the top?
The very, very top.
Yeah.
Okay.
The base of the handle of the sword is called the pommel.
Good. The actual handle is the hilt, right?
Yes.
Well, the cross arm is the hilt. Yeah, the hilt is the whole thing that separates the handle and the blade. And the hilt can have like a basket or a cross
Tisket.
arm.
Or like one of those weird like Sicilian ones that like encases your hand.
Yeah, it's a basket.
It's a basket.
Basket hilt.
Oh,
Is that
Mario's
Sicilian?
not looking good either. It's in a lot of Sicilian.
I guess
Italian swords.
Yeah, I was gonna say Italian, but I guess that's pretty much the same thing. In
I just
that
love
era.
the concept of what I'm attacking right now.
Yeah,
Just jumping in the
jumping
air.
out into Looney Tune space
Yep.
to attack a fucking
A sword.
enormous sword. Is this gonna wipe you?
Yeah, it's not a good attack. It won't wipe. Remember.
Oh, it's sleep.
Yeah, it's not gonna wipe Peach.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nothing's
Yeah,
gonna kill
Peach is
Peach.
Peach is
unwipeable.
not going to die for a while.
Unless it's like an instant death attack.
Yeah.
Lola, bye.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna taste that sode.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dude,
Do you want
are
to
you
hand over
ready?
a controller? Because we can make that happen.
I probably should kill this boss. Actually, I'll do some more work.
Is there gonna be a big scene after this boss? Probably.
Most likely.
Yeah, because this is not the last boss, people. Spoilers.
It's something I can mash through. We'll be all right.
Don't worry.
Yeah. In fact, there's a good story transition point after this fight. So
Okay. Yeah, that's when we'll do our tasting.
for sure.
Don't worry, people. It's really gonna happen.
Dude, his unsynchronized eyes just boom, boggling around.
Gecko status.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pokemon
Trash
called.
Kilo though.
Did Trash Killer use Mega Drain?
She sure did.
Yep.
I
A
didn't
lot
think-
of times.
I didn't think Mega Drain. Oh yeah, you're right.
Because she had Leech Life.
Because Mega Drain's
and Mega Drain. I
Leech
think.
Life is the bug.
the bug one,
the bug
right?
attack I was
Yeah.
thinking of.
What a trash move.
Well,
So
it killed
bad.
that friggin' Polyrath.
God.
Whoa.
We had some
Yeah, this is a
legendary,
new attack.
legendary
Look at that
trash
thing
Kilo
go.
runs. Jesus.
Still, like Peach is just not doing, like not.
Has anything done more than 1 damage?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Some have even done 0, which is what's.
He's like the third to last boss.
Yeah. I wish I was better at timing that group hug.
It's okay.
What does Gunk Ball do? Slow you down?
Is that fear?
No, it's not fear because he's not shaking. I think it's silence.
Oh, yep, it's silence.
So no
It was
special.
Mario.
Oh. Bye bye. And he's back.
That was weird. He, like chomped you with his eyelid.
Yeah.
Just dotted 16ths.
It's going.
Yeah.
Get out of here with your Mario World quotes.
Dang it.
It's weird that that game was 5 years old when this game came out.
What, Super Mario World?
Super Mario World, yeah. It was 5 years old when this game came out.
Oh, this was
When
towards
they're on the
end?
same system.
This was
like
the swan song.
very, very end of SNES life cycle.
That's why
Yeah.
it's so huge.
It came out like just a few months before the N64 came out.
Okay. Whoa!
Yeah, dude, Patch's last move, man.
Oh, you can damage the mouth too?
Yeah. But the thing is the boss is actually this.
The pommel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing you have to kill.
Accurate. I'm so glad we had like 1 billion flower points too.
1 billion.
We never did get the
One followed by
Scrooge ring
8
either,
zeros. Oh yeah, we never got that.
because we have to get like 500 frog coins.
Yeah, that's right.
I think the first time I played this, I like literally tried to kill everything except for Exor, which made it kind of an easier fight, to be totally honest.
Yeah.
But it was just like a pain. It was not the best way to do it. Dang it. I don't know when the best time to hit that is. I think that's why I keep screwing that up.
Which attack?
The, or no, not attack, the group hug.
Oh. Yeah, I forget.
R.I.P.
You can't kill Peach, bitch!
Yeah, I know, that's
Nope.
the thing.
She just gonna keep bringing you back. Jesus, he's gonna keep spamming this though.
It's fine.
And he gets to go like 3 times in a row.
It's because there's 4 attackers, yeah. It's okay, I can try, like, I might use a rock candy, to be totally honest.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Because you won't need that
does a
many
rock candy do?
against Smithy.
200 damage to all things.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I think probably for Peach's.
Because Smithy only has like 2 things to attack, right?
His body and his head,
Yeah. So,
But we do have to fight another boss
Jesus.
after this.
yeah, there's one boss after this before Smithy, right?
Excuse me?
Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
Angry Star.
Dark Star, man.
Dark Star. Hottest skate company.
Hey, I didn't mind their decks. Their decks were pretty nice.
I've got a really nice deck.
Hey.
I
No one can see the eyebrow raise.
I take really good care of my deck.
Ew. Have you ever seen the guy from New Zealand trying to sell like deck wash? He talks about his deek. I'll show it to you guys after this.
That sounds amazing.
Really funny. Will you stop?
It's really called Dark Star. That's hilarious.
Out of here.
Man.
Yeah, that's a brutal attack.
We haven't even got a chance to attack
It's been a while
since I could.
since I could hold my head up. Let's start singing
Nickelback.
Stained.
That is not
That is
Nickelback.
Stained.
Stained with no
What
E.
I think? Stain?
Staind. That's how it's spelled.
I don't
Its
think that's
protection's gone,
Nickelback.
finally. Time to
Because it came
use
around the same time.
rock candy.
When Nickelback was making the same thing.
Stained was way better.
Wow. Man, I
Oh,
got a
nice.
freeze. Is that it?
Poo butts.
Oh,
Yep, that's it.
Uh,
Oh yeah, by the way, that happens.
excuse me?
what?
Happy music for that!
Yeah. You get swallowed by a sword.
That's ironic.
I was gonna say,
Versus a sword swallower.
kind of ironic,
Whoa.
Mode 7.
don't you think? Here we are, kids.
Every RPG.
Mm-hmm.
You were right.
Just the final, like,
Back in the last story.
strange, like,
Yeah. Yep.
like
This makes-
disconnected underworld
This makes me
esque,
think of Chrono Trigger so hard.
or every Final Fantasy,
Yeah,
or like,
The world's end,
yeah,
you know, and everything's just like reality is shredding apart.
yeah. Oh, Square, you really know how to
See?
do the same thing
He's
differently.
like, I just wanted my castle back, so he's trying to leave.
Yeah, you're an official member of the Koopa Troop. Plot holes. This game actually takes place at the very end of the Mario timeline. Because after this, Mario was inducted into the Koopa Troop, and him and Bowser had a permanent truce. All other Mario games take place before this game, chronologically.
Chronologically.
There is a Mario timeline, folks.
What? I don't believe you. There's
Not
no
an
way.
official one,
I was gonna say.
but much like Zelda,
I thought Zelda's was official.
Well, it is
is
now.
Okay.
But the fans
Probably because of
started
pressure
it.
from the fans. Yeah.
Exactly. It is 100% because of pressure from the fans. I like how you can go back though.
I'm sure they intended for like certain sets of games
Should we
to
go
be
back?
related, but not to like go like, oh well.
I don't know.
Huh?
What would we go back for?
Oh, I guess yeah. We don't need to go back. We'll see. We can. God, I love
This music is sweet.
It's triggering me pretty hard. It's just so much more full.
How the fuck do you...
You have to like.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, you have to like jump off of them.
Do you jump or do you walk? Do you just jump straight up?
Yeah. See?
Okay. Wow, this is awful.
This just makes me think of Mega Man. Because
It makes me think of a lot of platforming games.
there. We,
Save point.
all right, now I'm gonna hand this off so I can drink this
Is it finally time?
soda. For
Can we
God's
taste the
sakes.
soda?
So I have the.
Hold on.
Oh,
We're not filming yet.
oh, that's right.
Here, Vaughn. You want to play?
Sure.
What you got there, Kyle? I have the Hosmer Mountain lemon and lime soda, even though it looks very limey.
It does. It's quite green.
It smells almost like the Green River soda that we had before.
It looks similar in color too, not quite as dark.
It's not as sweet as I was expecting. It's definitely a little bit more sour.
Oh, cool.
You gotta move with it.
But this is really good. I would say it's like a 9 out of 10 for sure. This is a really good soda.
That's solid.
Nice, dude.
I am also partial to lemon and lime sodas, but this is a very, very good one.
Who isn't?
Yeah, Hosmer, you guys kill it.
They know what to do. I want to try it.
Please, absolutely.
I think I've had this before, but
I can't remember what was it. I think I've
Oh, man.
I think I've had 2 other Hosmer Mountain beverages.
I know you had their sarsaparilla.
That's right.
I'm not sure which other one you had.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head, but that one's just so good. It's not like overpoweringly
That's good.
sweet.
It's mostly lime.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's
Mostly lime.
Would you, like
try
to,
this, Vaughn?
would you like to imbibe?
Yes.
Do you want to take the controller back, Kyle, or do you want me to
Yeah.
play for a while?
I can play. That's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty limey. It's pretty good on the lime front. I'm still searching for like the perfect lime soda. That one's in the right direction, for sure. Because I like the really tart, sour lime
Yeah,
sodas
sure.
that taste like real lime.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, this is a good one. There's some lime sodas that have like a weird chemically taste.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this one is like
can just set it over
Like
on
really,
the verge.
really artificial tasting.
This one is on the verge of that, but it's luckily not really there.
Oh, you fell.
I should have told you were on a squirrel.
Okay.
Or a bull.
Well, I didn't
Nut.
even move.
A nut. You were on the nut. Standing on my nut. How could you? What is that blue thing?
I just love the background.
Is that a pickup? Oh, it's an enemy. It's a weird... It looks like it's like, kill me!
Right? It does not look happy to be alive.
Jump! Oh,
I mean, technically, I did jump. Whoa!
you did. What is that?
And insta-death. Oh. Once again.
Ah, here's to cracking a cold one with the boys.
The boys.
Not a meme, just what's happening.
A literal representation of what is occurring. Right?
Yes, just straight up narration. For the record, this is not a beer.
I,
But we don't often have cans
That's
on the
true.
show, so
I wanna
that's
get
why I
one of
wanted to
those
reference that.
Pieces of loo.
Alta Paya. Is there one piece of loo left?
There's 2.
Oh my god.
You're just gonna have to fight to the death.
Or
One piece of what left?
there's only 2 pieces of loo left.
Oh.
Lululemon.
Lululemon. What is that again?
It's the yoga pant company.
Yoga pants.
And you know what? They actually make clothes for men now.
I mean,
Yoga pants for
aren't
men.
yoga pants in a way for men?
No, I think jokes.
Hey.
No, they actually make like
I feel like they're for me.
like regular wear.
Right, things that men
Like
can wear.
Street clothes. You know, which is kind of bullshit, to be honest, because I would wear yoga pants if they were made for men.
If they were socially acceptable.
Yeah,
and
that's
you didn't,
also-
and you didn't look like a thespian.
Yeah, I do look kind of weird. Because, I mean, I was talking about this off air, but I power lift and deadlifts.
A lot.
Oh,
If you can see my shins,
A lot more than.
yeah.
you pull the bar across your shins, and a knurled, like, lifting bar is pretty damaging to your bare skin. So,
Yeah. You gotta wear something.
Yeah, I gotta wear tube socks, which I don't like wearing.
Can you wear shin guards?
No, shin guards would not work
No.
because they wouldn't make contact with it has to like actually make contact with my shins, because otherwise the bar could roll out and I could arch my back and then it would explode my back.
Oh.
But I can wear tights, and I have some tights that I have back from my old grappling days, but they're kind of beat up, and they're just like some nice like Lycra ones. But
I feel like tights and then athletic shorts over the tights is a pretty accepted
that's what I would want.
men's look.
Yep. It's time for the dumbest boss in the game, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
This
Yep.
clock.
Countdown.
It's Mario. It's Mario.
What the fuck is
Yeah.
this?
Hi there. I'm TT. I wish it was TT.
Yeah, I hate this boss so much.
TT is definitely my favorite character in Diddy Kong Racing.
And mushroom.
Never played.
You've never played Diddy Kong Racing?
What?
Dude, if I can ever get the fucking Adventure 2 mode to work, we would do that as like a stream.
How are we gonna decide this?
How are we gonna decide who gets the last 2 pieces of loot, Kyle?
Hunger Games?
There's Jesus.
Put a bunch of weapons. In
We
the
go
middle.
through this whole like gauntlet and people die and
Yeah.
we've cried and come to terms with everything and we totally forget why we did it in the first place.
And one of us is really hot.
One of us is really hot.
Well, I mean, we all watch the Hunger Games for one reason.
Yes, you are correct.
because I read the first book.
Shut up, Vaughn.
All right, Vaughn doesn't get a piece of loot.
Exposed.
Yeah, exactly. No!
That's how it's decided.
Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, you're supposed to
Thank
heal
you.
him.
Yeah, it's not decided by the Hunger Games, but by who read the Hunger Games.
Is there anyone that doesn't think Jennifer Lawrence is insanely beautiful?
Yeah, for sure. There will always be
There's always holdouts.
Yeah,
I think
there
for
will
every
there will
given
always be
person, there's
somebody.
holdouts.
But do they really believe it, or do they just want to go
That's-
against the grain?
I think in some cases, I think it's just holding out.
Isn't wanting to go against the grain technically enough of a belief? It got somebody elected president.
Oh God, Kyle, you're not allowed to do that on this show.
Just saying. There are plenty of people who will do things only because it's counterculture.
It's true. I'm guilty of it myself.
Yeah.
Happens all the time with TV shows.
Don't turn Peach in. Thank you.
Time to fully recover.
Yep, I use Mega Recover, but they only used it on one of the dinglings, which I'm not attacking, so I don't get.
Dinglings.
Is that what they're called?
I wasn't kidding.
That is amazing.
Thank you, Kyle. That was beautiful.
I was not kidding.
That is amazing. Psych bomb.
The problem is that their health is too high, so I'm just trying to kill Countdown.
Should you use a rock candy?
I could.
How much health do the bells have?
I actually am not sure.
Okay. Doom Reverb.
I could look.
Buy the new pedal for $169.99.
Already made that joke.
I know, it sounds like that. I bet if you doubled up on the rock candy, you could get rid of the bells.
Yeah, but I'm not really concerned about the bells because if Countdown dies,
It's over.
it's over. Countdown's the main objective here.
Fucking Dark Star.
I know, right?
Why does he just have the same, like, signature move?
Dinner time!
Uh-oh. This attack is bad.
Mega worried, but
Why
yes,
is that dinner?
It's not great.
Oh, Mario.
That's fine.
Dude, Peach only ever takes one.
That's
Dude, the lazy shell.
Peach will not die.
It is OP.
Peach is done dying for this game. Wait until we fight Culex.
That's gonna come in handy.
Yeah, because Peach will literally never die.
We have to use the sheep thing on Kulex.
Okay.
That's my goal. The watch is broken.
Yep. See, Countdown's dead.
So now we just kill the dinglings?
Yep.
Sweet.
See, because I can't attack it anymore.
Tingle.
Yeah,
That's
isn't that
fantastic.
stupid?
They clearly were just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what everybody's gonna call them anyway. They probably referred to them as that, like, during the development process, and then...
Ding-dongs.
Yeah. That's probably trademarked by Hostess.
Ding-dongs.
Not a fan.
I'm
I'm not a fan of, like, any of the classic Hostess snacks.
Hostess snacks.
I don't like cream-filled anything. No. I really don't. You can take that to the bank, Kyle.
What, Vaughn? Why are you giving me that look? He said, knowing the answer.
I want to eat this chocolate so bad.
Oh yeah, we're still trying to decide. I think the guy that's killed 5 bosses
Deserves one.
deserves one.
Okay, Kyle, Kyle gets a piece. But then how do we decide who gets the last piece between me and Vaughn?
I think Kyle should come up with
Oh, jeez.
as the
Oh, Kyle should come up with a
Yeah.
deciding mechanism?
yeah
Oh,
as
Jesus.
the preceptor.
I say rock paper scissors because that's awesome.
Okay.
Just one and done?
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
Do you go
Like
on
a
3
real
or on
rock
shoot?
paper scissors.
1, 2, shoot.
It's 1, 2,
Yes.
3, shoot.
Okay,
Oh.
1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay.
Yikes. Don't know about that, but we can do that.
I'm telling you, man. I watched the
rock,
world championship rock paper scissors tournament. It was a real thing.
And it's 1, 2, 3, shoot?
It's 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay, I guess if it's globally accepted, you know what?
That is insane that exists. All right.
That's another video that I can show you guys.
You ready, Vaughn?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Oh my
it.
god.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
God damn it. I'm so used to 1, 2, shoot, as you
No.
can tell.
I am too.
All right. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
One.
Okay, 1 for Vaughn. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
And one for Austin.
1 for Austin. The chocolate's trying to dip. I'm not
It's
getting
like
it
no,
all.
neither of you.
Yeah.
Into the couch.
I'll escape while they're playing
Into
this
the
game.
couch, but then Austin will still eat it. So
I would.
yeah.
Okay.
Tie break, right? 1 to 1.
Yep, 1 on.
Yeah.
Oh god.
This is for all the marbles.
This is it. Ready?
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
He was mine. Shit.
I'm sure that was super exciting for everyone who couldn't see any of it.
Austin called my bluff on the paper.
Down the hatch.
How do you train rock paper scissors?
So there are
It's mind games,
there
dude.
are literally things called gambits. I don't know if you're familiar with the term gambit.
I played Final Fantasy 12.
I'm familiar with it in like chess.
Chess, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly the type of thing. So, gambits, for those of you listening who are like, oh god, they're
Which is probably most of
they're
it.
essentially
barfing on their keyboard.
strategies that only require a single person. So, like in chess, gambits are typically used as like imagining yourself playing solitaire. You're putting yourself in the best possible position. So there are gambits in rock, paper, scissors that are like rock, rock, paper, or like paper, 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 or whatever, that are like combinations of throws. Is literally-
Yep, they call it a throw.
They call it a throw.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew that.
That are used because they are like statistically higher probability of winning and things like that. So there are actual gambits.
So then you're playing a gambit and trying to predict what your opponent's gambit yeah,
Exactly.
is going to be. That's so ridiculous.
Yes. See you later, Clocky.
I love how he has like a built-in nightstand that's like shoved into the ground.
Yes.
Save.
I wonder if people have like tested this against just like a random number generator. There's like 1, 2, and
That's
3,
typically how they've come up
and
with
then okay.
them.
1, 2, 3 would be very confusing. You'd have to do like square, circle, triangle.
Oh well, but you can just say 1 equals this, 2 equals this, 3
Right.
equals that.
Here comes the not fun part.
The not fun part?
Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't look.
What was a chest up
This
there?
music though.
You know what that is?
Nope.
Is it worth it?
Let's try it. I just want to not have to fight these guys.
Got it.
Oop, I died.
How far back do you have to go? Oh, you get more stuff.
We'll always take that.
Yeah. Because those increase your max every time, right? By 1. Totally worth it. Nice. Oh god.
Oh,
I couldn't tell where he was. It's the monochrome Axum Rangers.
It's the machine versions.
Hi. It's like they're like Warhammer figurines before they're painted.
Nice reference.
Nice.
I very much approve of that. In fact, I was just having a conversation with somebody about 40K because I used to play 40K back in middle school and high school.
I think I've told this story on the show before. Have I told you? Remember when I told the story about when I first discovered what Warhammer was?
I don't think you have.
If I told this story on the show, it was a very long time ago.
So, justified retelling.
It was nice.
The Ultra Jump.
That was awesome. Back in, like, let's see, this would have been like 2002 or 3. I was in 7th grade, and me and my buddies were really into the Yu-Gi-Oh card game.
Hell yeah, fam.
And we did not... God, Kyle. We did not...
God damn it.
We did not like the TV show.
Is there a Bowyer?
Yes, there is.
For anyone
Fucking Bowyer.
that is wondering how we got into Yu-Gi-Oh or thinks that we're too nerdy or whatever, the card game was actually really fun. And wow, that's literally what this is. It's like unpainted figurines in the factory.
Correct.
It's not even like a funny joke. It's just what it
Yeah,
is.
because you're in the factory.
We're in like the outskirts of it. And because we were into Yu-Gi-Oh, we went to a lot of card shops because that's where you would go to find out about new cards, and
new
it's,
decks and
and
stuff,
it's where you would go to practice and play with people and do tournaments and like that kind of thing. And because we were young, you know, our parents could like, it's somewhere that our parents could like drop us off and like not have to worry about us for a while. So they'd all like drop us off at like this card shop and we just hang out there and play. And there was one card shop that we used to always go to, and it was great. And it was in like a really weird spot, but it was awesome, and we did tournaments there. But there was one time, I don't remember how we orchestrated it, but we went to a different card shop because one of our friends was like, oh man, we got to go to this card shop because they're like getting this new set of cards or whatever, and if we go there, we like get a free pack or something like that.
Cool.
From like this
Right
new
on.
set. So we were like super jacked because this is like the most into a card game we had ever been. Like we had already kind of gone through the Pokemon card game, and we never really played the Pokemon card game, we just collected the cards. And now we were like actually playing a game, and we were competitive at it, and we'd been in tournaments, so we felt like really invested in it. So this was like a big deal. Like we thought we were cool for being on like the cutting edge of this release. So somehow we all got to go to this card shop, and of course there's a bunch of like, you know, 30 and 40-year-old fat dudes populating the shop with their neck beards and looking at us like we're, you know,
The shade.
little turds. Well, I love those people. I'm just describing them. And
Hey, somebody's got to buy Atlas games. Sorry.
you know, Metacritic
Yeah.
is negatively predisposed
Persona is
towards the Atelier
greatest
games.
game that's ever been made.
I personally prefer the Atelier series.
Get me the fuck
series?
out of here.
Atelier?
What is that?
Have you never heard of the Atelier games?
I think so.
Oh god, they're bad. They're some of the like most consistently critically low review scores
Of RPGs.
of any series. It's supposed to be this game where you like craft things. That's what Atelier is.
God, fuck you.
Like the word Atelier means you're like a creator or like an artist or something like that. Anyway, that's a tangent I don't want to go into.
No.
But we got to this card shop and we're like really intimidated because there's all these like really old guys there and we're literally children. And
What?
we like got our pack or whatever. There, you finally saw it, Vaughn. That was the attack you missed like 3 times.
Yeah, it was the
That's
Bowser
Bowser Crush.
Okay.
So we got our packs or whatever, and then we were supposed to hang out there for like an hour or whatever.
Sure.
Because we'd been dropped off, and we weren't just gonna like turn around and leave. And so we were gonna like go find a table and like play with our cards or whatever. And the guy who was running the shop asked us if we wanted to like see the shop. And so he like showed us the case where all the like rare cards were. And there was like these guys playing Magic the Gathering, which we like knew what it was, but we didn't know how to play it or anything.
That was my game.
And
Although
we,
I did play it.
and we kind of knew that it was like too advanced for us.
Okay.
And
Even now.
yeah. And so we just like looked at that and watched these guys play for a minute. And then he's like, and here's this other game where we play Warhammer. or he's this other room where we play Warhammer, and he takes us down this hallway, and we turn the corner into this room, and I just remember seeing these two guys sitting on either side of this table, and the table had this like huge landscape,
like
with like
the hexagons
mountains
stuff
and
on each other.
rivers. And, you know, there's all these figurines all over it, and they have these huge, like, handfuls of colorful dice. And we just stood there in the doorway and watched these guys play, like, one turn of this game. And they're moving all these pieces around and, like, saying all this stuff. And we were just, like, looking at each other like, this is the most intense, amazing thing we could ever have imagined.
Look who it is.
Oh, God, please don't fight him. Please don't fight him. And we were like, what is this called? And he was like, it's called Warhammer. And then he was telling us that like everyone like, you know, like buys their individual pieces and like paints them, and that they all have like different powers. And we were just like, we were blown away. Where do we go?
I forgot what to do here. This is my bad.
Jesus Christ, Kyle. Way to phone it in right at the end. The guy's coming for you.
Oh, he's gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to actually fight this fucking Eurytovich.
Really? That sucks.
Great.
Surely he's not as hard as the original. Dude, when this guy's all black like that, he looks like something from like Dark Souls or Bloodborne.
Yeah.
It does look like Bloodborne for sure. But he doesn't have like 90 tentacles.
Or like this would be his first form.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he reveals his monster form. Once again.
I know, I would love to just like wipe them all out.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
One attack.
These guys look really silly.
They do.
Look at their little feet.
Mm-hmm.
Little shoes.
Little shoes.
I would actually like to play a Dark Souls game now that you mention it.
I have little to no interest in that series.
Really?
Yeah.
I get it. It's definitely not for everybody. I would just be interested to try it because it seems like it's a different game that I usually play, to be honest.
Yeah. I think my problem would be that I would expect it to play like a Zelda game or like a traditional hack and slash game.
Sure.
And it wouldn't.
It is not.
And I
that.
would just get my butthole would just like. Yeah, it would be bad.
Where do you want to take that?
It's very clenched.
Yes, I would sag out from so much clenching,
Jesus.
and I wouldn't be able to hold my poops in anymore.
Sag out. It'd be like a
Sag
red
out.
raisin.
Yes, absolutely. It'd be like in the cartoons where they like get their face slapped and their puckered lips like hang off of their
Oh my god. If you're still watching this series, there is something wrong with you.
Level 19.
Shout out to me for still watching this, by the way.
Self shout out.
Giving a shout out to yourself. That is horrible.
Yeah, that happens.
I hope we had a save point soon.
We just saved. Right before the Eurytovich.
Well, are we at a pretty good stopping point?
After these guys, yeah, we will be.
Cloaker.
Yep.
Yeah,
after I mean, I don't want
That
to
silly ass.
I don't want to give a ton away, but after this fight,
we're close.
this is the factory.
Yeah, we're very close.
So we are we're nearing the
Domino.
We're nearing the edge.
Yeah, we're
I
close,
noticed
man.
I noticed that they really kind of ran out of ideas, I feel like, for bosses, so they're just like, we'll do two guys. One of them is physical and the other one is magic. We'll make it really obvious because one of them will have a fucking sword.
Yeah, and the other one has a cloak.
Yeah, the other one will have a cloak.
It's a classic Final Fantasy thing, though.
That's fair.
Look at that seamless transition between the battle screen and the map screen.
Right? That
Wow.
was impressive.
Look out, Chrono Trigger.
Same screen.
Yeah.
What?
You're not rotating the control pad, Kyle.
Yeah, not properly.
Was that in an episode when you were swinging it by the wire?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember.
I don't think it was.
I don't remember.
Well, anyway, I was literally rotating the control pad.
Yeah,
Like
the
by-
whole controller.
Just grabbing it
by the cord and
by
just
the cord
whipping it around
and just whipping it
in a
around.
circle.
Well, it didn't specify.
Yeah, we were trying to put ourselves in the shoes of a dumb child playing this game.
Which we all were. Well,
Naive, I should
was
say. Not dumb,
when
but
I played
naive.
this. You guys were not alive.
It's
Yeah.
not true.
True for me.
I first played this game in probably like 1999, and we didn't play it very much because the friend who had it was super protective of it, and he didn't come over as often as our other friends.
This is cloak.
May have actually been borrowed from his brother, and he wasn't even supposed to take it.
I was reading an article about this dad's Breath of the Wild file that his son, like really
Dude,
young
apparently
son,
a
was
lot of
starting to
people
tamper
have
with.
recently experienced the exact same thing and were like posting articles about it.
Yeah. 'Cause he would,
People are losing Breath of the Wild files
Why? What's happening?
to like other people in their household that are playing the game.
because
Oh.
it overwrites. It just auto saves. And there's only 5 auto saves.
Ooh, look at that gross artifacting.
Oh yeah, that looks bad.
Whoa.
Why is it that it's 2017 and we still don't have like regular save files? What the hell's going on?
Yeah, we're coddled by autosaves,
Yeah,
and then you can't have like separate files.
which is annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
I mean, there are like JRPGs still have
Yeah.
separate files
dedicated
and save
files,
points
yeah.
so that you're in control of your data.
Dude, I think it's literally just that part of the screen.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Thanks, Nintendo.
I still am not used to autosaves. Like when I play a newer game that has autosave, whenever I go to like turn it off, I'm just like, wait, what?
You hesitate, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't saved the game. And I have to like reload it to reassure myself that it's actually saved. It's crazy. Whoa!
What is
Yeah,
that?
it's Domino, man.
It's Jafar. Look how it's all like weaved into the castle back there.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's crazy.
But this guy was like saying he said a lot about examples of discovering or knowing in the game that his son had tampered with something, and like an example was just he'd have like a Guardian Sword ++ in one save file, and then like a later autosave, it's just a soup ladle,
Yeah.
just one attack.
Yeah.
Just kids trolling him.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna find those last 3 shrines, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited to start.
It's killing me.
I'm excited to play that game.
I feel like I am like a 65-year-old man, and you're like an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
And like you have your whole life ahead of you, and everything is a blank slate.
Yeah.
And you just get to do all the fun stuff. And I've already done all of that.
You're a little
and there's
more
only,
cynical now.
There's only
Yeah.
a few more things for me to do, and they're hard.
Yeah.
So are you ready to get super triggered, Austin?
I don't know. I'm already pretty triggered because I'm thinking about Aladdin right now.
This is my first Zelda game since Ocarina.
Oh, that doesn't hurt me.
Or
I
somebody,
just meant triggered. I didn't mean hurt.
Oh, it doesn't really trigger me. I'm fine.
like by choice.
I'd rather somebody just not play Zelda.
I wasn't interested in Twilight Princess, and then I just kind of like forgot to play those games
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah, I would rather you just not play them than play them and then be like, they're not good.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Because, like, I've heard that Skyward Sword was really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because everyone hates that game.
No,
Really?
that's not true. That's not
Everyone
true.
loves to hate that game.
Okay.
The internet loves to hate that game.
It has merits.
Yeah, the internet.
It has merits, but it has not aged well. It's I mean, if you
fun.
If you have any predisposition or dislike for motion controls, you're gonna get really frustrated with the game.
Okay.
So that's a thing. But it does have merits.
I mean, to put it in perspective, it still has like a 92 on Metacritic.
Well, that doesn't. It's a Zelda game. Like every
Yeah,
Zelda game has like a
that's
90
actually a
something
fair-
on
that's-
Metacritic.
That's still saying something. Despite all the reviews still saying the motion controls suck, they gave them
Well,
good scores.
okay, even the motion controls aside, like if you just play the game and you don't think about it too much, you'll enjoy it. But if you think about like what all the other Zelda games bring to the series and what they have in them and what they allow you to do, and then juxtapose that with the same elements of Skyward Sword, you're gonna be like, wow, this game is really weak. I think that's where most of the salty people on the internet come from.
I think a lot of people
Is like the game is super linear and handholdy and all that stuff. Those are like the common complaints. Aside from the motion controls. We in the factory.
We are.
I think a lot of people get caught up on the small problems with Skyward Sword and then drive them into like they're so much bigger than they actually are.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people just stop right at the motion controls. They're like, oh, the game's unplayable.
Or they find one little thing and then like that. Because if you watch like, I don't know, like, you know, like on a hate fest about it, they get caught up on like 3 small things. And they drive those into the ground and like ruin the whole game. For them.
Sure.
But they let it ruin the whole game for them. Like if you,
for me it's more like
story. I think it has one of the best Zelda, like one of the most understandable Zelda stories and believable Zelda stories of the series.
It is a good setup because it's like so aware of the timeline. Like, and a lot of people hate that about it. They hate that the game was made like to facilitate the timeline. So like, a lot of Zelda fans that hate the timeline think that that's a dumb game because of that.
Because of the timeline?
Because it's like made to like reinforce and facilitate and bolster the timeline. But for me, it's like the way that it like paces you through the game. Like, it's kind of like Majora's Mask where you have like a hub world and then 4 worlds. That are connected via the hub world, and you can't travel directly between the 4 extended worlds. You can only get them by going back to the hub world and then going through. But it's just not as... I don't know, it just feels so compartmentalized.
It is.
Like you get this idea that there's this like larger map and that there are these areas that you can't get to. And that really sucks.
But it makes up for that in the density of what is in the places that do exist, where they are accessible. Like, everything is so compartmentalized, but so dense in the amount of stuff in those areas.
Yeah, I mean, I can't comment too much on the density because it's been so long since I've played it.
Because it, like, compared to...
I remember the dungeons being good.
Yeah.
But I remember being sad that there weren't more, like, extraneous areas.
Yeah.
Like
optional areas.
Well, or like areas that aren't dungeons. Oh God.
What?
Mallow. He's getting factored.
Mario just floating.
But yeah, there's not a lot of like, there's no like Kakariko village.
Yeah.
You know, there's not just like a town that's there.
No, there's really not.
To like flesh out the world.
There's kind of the like little portion in Wanairu if you have the time, one of the time shifters, but like that's pretty much it.
And I guess like the implication that it's like the ancient world, so those civilizations don't exist yet.
Yeah.
Because there's just Skyloft and then the ground is like this fallen land. But I don't know. Yeah, I enjoyed the game. I 100%ed it. I don't want people to think that like I hate it and that I think it's terrible.
I feel like I always have to come to the game's defense though, on the game's behalf, because it gets a lot of hate.
I can't carry anymore.
It does get a lot of hate. Well, and like you say, it has like a 92 on Metacritic. Like it's like I'm saying that it's a weak Zelda game.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that it's not good.
Correct.
It's like somebody saying that Ponyo is a weak Ghibli film,
which we discussed.
You know, like we discussed before. It's like it's still a Zelda game. It's still got a lot of great things going for it. But there's just so many that I would play.
It still has many superior aspects to other games, as most Zelda games do.
Right. There's just so many games in the series that I would play and or recommend before that one.
I think there are still. That said, I still think there are a few things that you can only get in that game.
Outside of motion controls?
Yeah.
Such as what?
I think the elements in most of the Lanayru dungeons are elements that have not been used in other games, where it's like, and not, okay, it kind of uses like the light world, dark world thing,
Yeah.
but with physical items that you have to like use and carry around and trigger and then go back into without like leaving the compound.
Yeah, it was a cool
'Cause, like,
concept.
to do light world, dark world, you have to leave the dungeon, go do some, change outside, go back in the dungeon, the water
Right.
moves or whatever.
Right.
But
I rule this world. Don't
and then
forget.
the orchestrated soundtrack is
Yes.
compared to like a lot of Twilight Princess's stuff sounds really fantastic and holds up still really well. There's a lot of small things that it does well. But it's not perfect.
We're also not talking about Fi at all. Like, Fi is pretty annoying.
I excuse her.
You excuse Fi? I don't know. It's pretty hard to excuse the, like, okay, think
I'm
about...
pretty forgiving of the game though.
Sure.
I will grant that.
Well, just think about, like, how much praise Ocarina gets, and that people still dog on Navi, and then Fi is, like, worse than Navi.
Why is Fi worse than Navi?
Well, Fi is the same thing as Navi.
That's what I thought.
Fi is your companion that tells you what to do next.
Sure.
If you get stuck. But basically, Skyward Sword assumes that you are way worse at video games.
It does. It assumes you're really bad.
It's pedantic.
Like, it's pretty persistent and dogged with its instruction. It's basically dragging you through the game.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Like, every 10 minutes you spend diverting and trying to explore, it's like, hey, where are you going?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be over here.
Yeah, that's obnoxious.
Also, some of those...
Austin, it drives the story forward, and the time sensitivity of the story elements make it so that Fi has to demand that you continue with this progress of the story.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But Fi has no commentary on your actual behavior. She's literally a broken record.
Yes.
Anyway, we're killing the manager. We just killed the clerk earlier,
Sweet.
and now we're about to kill the director.
Meanwhile, Kyle is playing the game.
We're just storming through this factory.
I'm just getting us to the next save point so we can
Close it out?
Yeah, so we can close it out.
Yeah, I thought we were going to stop after that last boss fight. Then we got into a diatribe about Skyward Sword.
It's fine. We have to fight these series of guys before we get to the save point anyway, and then guess what next week is, boys?
The final fight.
2 fights.
It's going to be
Two fights.
CRAZY. Because we gotta.
Yep.
Dissenters will be eliminated.
Yeah.
That sounds like my boss.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey
Shots.
now. Shots.
Production will continue. Yeah, they must have surveyed actual company directors.
Yeah, the beatings will continue
dialogue.
until morale improves.
We just wanted it to seem really believable, so we actually went out and asked
We polled 100
100 executive directors, yeah. Damn.
Yep, that Geno-boosted lazy shell.
He looks so funny.
the night.
Yeah, he's so stubby. He's the director.
He's the director. Yeah,
Right.
we killed the manager before, and then the clerk before then.
the clerk.
Yep.
Was it
National
Kevin
progression.
Smith or Jason Mewes?
Hey.
Is it from the movie Clerks?
Yes.
Very good, Vaughn.
Astute observation. I love the floppy feet on those hammer guys.
Yeah, they're great. And how they like wiggle when they're
just
yeah.
Oh my god, what is happening next to me?
that's what they look like. They're chomping at the bit. Like a horse.
Die already.
Rayman arms.
He does have Rayman arms.
Detach the rear vehicle.
I'm actually really excited for that game though too.
Rayman?
Rayman?
They announced a new one?
No, the Rabbids.
Oh,
game.
Rabbids X Mario. That comes out like around the time that this episode will go up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Andrew really wants to buy it.
What are the most like upcoming Switch things?
August. There's a game every month. August is Mario X Rabbids. September is Pokken DX. October is Mario Odyssey. And November is...
September's Mario Odyssey?
October.
Pokemon.
October.
Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon
Think
is in
actually-
November, but there's a Switch game as well.
I'm super excited for that game. No, that's coming out on Switch.
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's if you look at the Switch release schedule, it's on there.
What?
Yeah. Have you not looked at the little... That's what I referenced. I referenced
Please
the
excuse me while I poo my pants a little bit.
little... Yeah. I'll show you the little image.
That's pretty exciting. I had no idea.
Here we go.
Oh, we're saving. Yay!
All right.
All right. End of episode.
Whoa.
That's it.
Next week,
Don't forget to tune in.
the final boss fight. But maybe more stuff after
doing it.
that.
Tune in on Friday
Look at Kyle.
for Snowboard Kids.
Yes.
Yeah!
And then Monday
Happiest game ever.
for Monday Vonday.
Monday.
Vonday. More Fire
Don't
Emblem
forget to follow the boys on
till the
Twitter.
end of time.
Yep.
Yep.
And then tune in at the end of the month for the Twitch stream.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Grow sodas if you throw some tips.
Kyle punished us with a
We'll see you guys
devastating soda last month.
next week with myself.
Yep.
Potentially signing off for one last time.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Closing in on it.
I can't believe it's finally here.
Oh my goodness. See you there.
Creaky chair.
Oh my god.